Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Sunday night. Hope you've had yourself a wonderful weekend, and hopefully you enjoyed watching Smite's Mystery Tournament there. We had a couple good rounds today, and I actually ended up, well, I qualified. So I'm moving on from the prelims, and I guess we're moving on to, what would be the qualifiers and such, but that won't be for quite a while. You can actually there's about 4 groups left, so go always check out twitch.tv/smite. And on Saturday, there will be a mystery game free-for-all, where the one person who beats Smite's challenge will be moving on. But for tonight, I've had a bit of an urge to actually play a couple of different games. I think if anything, overall, I might be done with Beat the Backlog for the year. It's very close, so I don't want to be doing any real streaming or any serious streaming or anything like that, or commit to any more longer games. I'm very happy to leave it with Battle Chasers Night War. Had a great time playing that RPG. Definitely spent a lot more time than I thought it would. Going through it, I like more of the offline, not in terms of progression or the story. But tonight, we're going to be playing Dead or Alive Last Round for the PC. There is actually a free-to-play. This is free-to-play. You can actually get it on Steam. You can download it. And I believe it'll give you a certain amount of characters. However, you'd have to either, at least to my knowledge, buy the game for more or less the full roster. A couple characters like Mai, Sure, and I, and another character are locked behind a paywall. I guess you would call it a paywall now. But for tonight, I think it'd be nice to kind of go back and play through this. Unfortunately, I remember actually I did stream this game. I streamed the story mode, actually. Unfortunately, well, we go continue. That's not what I wanted, actually. My mistake. Return to the timeline. It didn't save my progress. So, all my progress of playing this game when I owned it, before it went free to play, has been completely erased. Just outright. So all my progress, all my progression is completely gone. So, if you want, I'll be trying to actually see if I can play with some other people online. But first, before I do that, I want to show one thing that's actually my favorite part. It's one of the reasons actually why I like this game the best out of a lot of fighting games. I've already gone through it with him, but my favorite character is Jan Lee. And this has been a staple since the original series. I think, if anything, oddly enough, I think the original did it best. Hey, how's it going, History Master? How are you doing tonight? I'm actually gonna go with command list here. Sorry, little buttons have been actually kind of screwed up here. You can actually take a look at the training mode here, so it actually will read your inputs and actually show you what your where you are on the list here. I'm actually gonna go, let's see here, where are the basic moves? And I'll actually take you through all of the moves. I've already done it with Jan Lee, but originally you can see once you actually execute the move properly, it'll actually show you that you've done the move right. One thing I kind of miss is the okay, great. Like, that was original in the original Dead or Alive 5. Oh, Dead or Alive, just the original Dead or Alive. And plus, this would be a good refresher for me. And you don't actually have to land the hits and such. Like, a lot of fighting games do their training modes, and I don't really like them. Just simply because they don't do it well enough. So this is, like I said, just a nice refresher. I doubt I'll be using like half of these moves, but still. But I like it. But how you guys doing tonight, though? Hopefully you're having yourself a good evening. Like, if you ever want to learn how to actually use a character, this is actually probably the best thing for it. Ah, the good old dragon blow.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Oh, thank you very much, Mecha GM, for the auto host. Oops, wrong one. I've always liked Jan Lee since the beginning of Dead or Alive. I don't know why. Like, maybe it's the outfits, maybe it's the personality. I just always liked the character. But like I said, this has actually always been my favorite, like, training mode out of all of them. They definitely took it a lot further in this one. Come on. Is that it? No, that's not it. Okay, that's what it is. Also, you could actually just press R3 and it'll do a demo mode. There we go. Ah, my favorite. The dragon kick. And also the Dragon Elbow. I'm sorry, I just love all of these moves. Like, Jan Lee is easily, like, your most basic fighter. But it's always, like, to me, it's also the most fun. But after I just simply go through this list here, I'm just gonna go and, we'll go to online. Ah, the throws. I love the throws. That's actually probably one of the things that actually made this game unique, was the throws and counter throws. Although, one thing I will say, like, they did make this game a lot easier, so, like, they homogenized a lot of the movesets. So, whoops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Which is a positive and a negative, honestly. And also the holding system. Oop. So, like, any attack someone throws at you, you could actually counter with a hold. Oh, that's the wrong button. Trying to remember, how do I turn back? Well, that's one way to do it. Hang on. I'm trying to remember, actually. The one hard part about this game is, like, you always having to do your, like, putting your back to an enemy. Like, didn't really teach that. Aside from that, that's kind of dumb, though. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Let's see, I think it was... No, that wasn't it. No, that wasn't it either. Like, that's one thing they definitely didn't teach. Like, if you're throwing... They didn't teach, like, how to actually put your back to an opponent. I don't remember how to do it, though. This? No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. There it is. Nope, that's a throw, though. Or maybe not, actually. Nope, that just stance changes. Yeah, I always had trouble with this. Like, the moment they added that setup of having your back to an enemy, it always made it very difficult. So we're gonna quit out. But if you want to actually give a shot, I think we'll try the online mode here. Hopefully there's some people playing. I'm just gonna be doing ranked match, solo, region. We'll do same for now. I don't know what this means, like F, F+. Oh, that's rank, okay, so... Like I said, this is a completely free-to-play game. You can actually download it, you get a certain set of characters. I don't know if anyone's actually really playing. If not, then we might just do, like, the story mode, or I'll just do a bunch of random fights. Kinda just was looking for a game to kind of relax and play with for fun. I have been thinking of actually doing, like community nights, like game nights and such, that people can participate. Just kind of have fun. Also, this song, I don't understand it. We can listen to this song of rap. It was weird. I was actually run into people earlier today. Let's see something here. Go for any. I'm sure, hopefully, if we expand it out as far as we can. Unable to find a opponent matching your search criteria. Really? Well then why do you mention it to me? Starting to think Dauntless might have actually been the better idea. It would be very difficult to actually get people... Like, is it just me? Or is it the last couple, like, maybe, I don't know, half-decade or something, there's been so many fighting games happening that it's hard to actually cultivate an actual player base for a fighting game because there's just too many out there. I mean, way too many. Like, the moment another fighting game comes out, everyone from another fighting game will abandon it and move on to the next one. And I believe that's part of that seems to be normal, but you would think now you could actually really create some sort of community that isn't always going to be of hardcore. I mean, that's why I guess Serlin Games is making Fantasy Strike, which is a fighting game that's going to be like effectively like between Dive Kick and Smash Brothers, which is really weird because they actually made forward back like when you held forward on your directional pad, your character moves backwards. That's how you actually defend, is by moving forward in that game. Like, you have to unlearn everything. I think this might have been a bad idea for a stream. There we go. Of course. Why do they cancel the fight? Like, if you have such a small player base, why would you even want to say, like, no, I'm not interested? I'm really confused about that when it comes to this game. Like, it finds people, and yet they decide, nah, forget it, I'm not gonna deal with it. Is it like, there's gotta be something I'm missing. Like, maybe they're looking for specific people, probably. I mean, that is one downside. I mean, to my knowledge, this is actually the only way to do online play, is the ranked match. Let me actually check something. I think online, yeah, I think online is just only rank mode. You leaderboards? Yeah, ranked match, that's it. That's your only option, aside from tag fight. Which I'm surprised, like, they didn't just do any. I'll give it one more shot. And if we don't actually find anyone, or people just keep rejecting matches, then I'll move on. I think that's honestly the real big problem, is that fighting games are always made, and like, you get people to buy it and play it, but it's very hard to actually build, like, a player base for each, I guess, your level of play. Because the hardcores always seem like, oh, I'll say this, like, it always, like, the hardcore players, if they can't become noticed or anything like that, they'll just move on to another game. I mean, I don't even know if we're gonna get another Dead or Alive, because we didn't even get Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball 3, which really sucked, because a minority of people who wouldn't even buy the game anyway railed against it so heavily that Tecmo didn't even release it out into the West. You had to own, like, you know, didn't even bother making a PC port or anything like that. They just stuck with PlayStation, what was it, PlayStation 4. There we go. Hopefully they accept. Eskimo, that's their experience. Maybe it's actually the range. Maybe it's the range. Oops. Oh, that is a lot of lag. Has a lot of latency.
Get ready, fight!
No, you don't. Oh! Oh, dear. She even got the stomp. Get out of here. Damn it. Finally actually getting someone.
Get ready, fight!
Get out of here.
Get ready, fight!
Oh, damn it. Okay, there's a little bit of lag. Alright, now I'm just getting my butt whooped. Maybe not. Ah, she got me in the leg sweep.
Get ready, fight!
Really bad at lower at my guard. No, you don't. Ah, nice job. Let's see. Can I? What do I do? Just search menu, controller, fight. I guess we do search menu? That's a little weird. Alright. Maybe... I don't know if LR means any. I'm honestly curious about that. Hey, I remember you. Why did they cancel the fight? Let me try to see something real quick. So max, so I guess LR is the lowest. Wait, Topaz, Emerald. My god, what's with these rankings? Fine, here, we'll just do this. I guess LR is starting, and then Diamond is the best of the best. Let's just see what happens. I'm curious. I've never been great at fighting games, honestly. Like, I like them if I like the characters and such. And also a game, and also that can actually teach you how to play is even better. Because there's always so much nuance now that are thrown into fighting games that you can't even actually... Like, there's a huge difference between someone who's actually really good at this game and... Or just fighting games in general, and then, like, your average person. You know what? Let's do something ridiculous. It's Christmas. All my costumes got locked, too, because of the move over to Core Fighter, because they went free to play.
I am ready.
Get ready, fight!
That should not have worked. That should not have worked.
Get ready, fight!
Ah, damn it. Oh my god. I really gotta I gotta learn a better controller setup. Like, I set up to a custom, but I think it's costing me more than it's helping. Like, that was actually one of the great things about this, is like they actually went full-on custom setup. What? Okay, alright. You can jump over. That was a really good throw. God. Nope, I'm gonna lose this. Yep.
Get ready, fight!
Get out of here. I don't know why I did that. Get the tiger pounce. Why am I doing that? Oh my god. I would like to guard, please. Nope, that's not gonna happen.
You will never defeat me.
Clearly. First air throw. Doesn't look like you actually can make lobbies or anything like that. I guess that would actually cut the potential of actually making this like a fight for community nights. That's really sad, actually. I'm surprised they didn't make a lobby system or anything like that. You would think that would be like, you would want that. I might be looking at the wrong area. It's like, that was like a fighting game with the nowadays like live or die by having, you know, a good online support. There's gotta be something I'm missing. I'm actually gonna, yeah, hold on a second. I'm gonna back out of this if I can. I do want to see one thing. Because if online ranked mode is your only way to play online with people, that's pretty bad, honestly. Especially when they went like a free-to-play model. I'm trying to think, is any other fighting games have gone free-to-play? Like, I know Street Fighter V, you still have to buy it, but you could unlock the characters by playing. Hang on a second, I'm gonna check something here. Let's see, fight versus arcade, time attack. No, I think that's it, actually. Spectator, album, fight record, titles. Yeah. That's not good, honestly. Like, your only online mode is like, a roulette? That's kind of sad. DF, deep DF. I guess that kind of scraps this idea then. Yep, exit the lobby. Wondering why I wouldn't continue. I mean, ranked match is fine for, like, fighting random people. That's still just dependent on, like, if you have a community to actually play your game. If you just want to play with friends and such, I mean, that's still something that I think you would want to implement in this day and age. It's surprising that this game, especially when it goes free to play, because what reason why games go to free to play? They need to reach out to as many people as possible. We're stuck just listening to this rap for the next couple hours. It's a darn shame. Maybe something I'm missing here. I want to see something. Nope. Nope. Why would you cancel your fights? Honestly, it doesn't make sense to me. Let's see here. I'm actually gonna take a look at the online. Let's see here. Yep, Zakmo Koei did not add any sort of direct matchmaking or anything like that, so you could just play with a friend. That really sucks, honestly. That's disappointing. Like, and this is, like, I'm reading the discussions on the Steam store page. Well, so much for this idea as being, like, a, community night, because if you don't have matchmaking, like a direct matchmaking or lobby system, which is weird, because I could have sworn this game originally had a better matchmaking system. That is disappointing. I mean, I like the game. I like the Dead or Alive series. I was not like, the one downside is, you know, they homogenized a lot of the movesets in this game. So you'll be playing certain characters, and certain things are, like, certain moves are the same for every single character. Like, they still have, like, their core set is still there, because you can't you know, completely destroy the wheel. But in an approach to making it accessible to every, you know, fighting games more accessible, they, you know, what do? You either homogenize your moveset, so you're always going to know, like, a basic, you know, a core set that everyone can actually input to play. Apparently that was a sexy female player, and they canceled our fight. This is disappointing. I mean, I'm glad there's actually apparently people playing the game. But I would rather see, like, a lobby set. Like, that's, you know, it's always the struggle. Like, either you create a lobby system and you hope people join in, kind of like Shell Shock. And that can be very annoying, but at the very least on that side, you could always play with your, you know, play with your friends. Or you let the game, or you let you rely on the developers. Oh my god, that hand is shaking. Or you rely on the developers to create a matchmaking system. And honestly, I think there should be both. I mean, heck, I remember actually I used to play a lot of Street Fighter 4. Try and play online.
See how strong you are.
Get ready.
Oh, there's that light compensation. Really? That was faster? Why do I keep reaching for Y as my kick? Yeah, I think I need to change my setup. Oh, this lag is real. She stopped my dragon kick. Ah, yeah. Nope. This is one laggy battle. Why do I keep doing that? I keep going for... Yeah, I guess I should be playing with the original setup. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get a move in. You gotta learn to guard low. Oh!
Don't make me laugh.
Insult to injury. The stomp. That person has come across many times, they're just gonna cancel their fight. I haven't won a single match yet. Yep. You know what, I always wonder if actual Tecmo looks at this. I mean, maybe they probably abandoned it. I mean, now that they're working with, a lot of other games. I do not want to play Ayane, thank you. I'm not good with her. I think the online has got worse over time, apparently, which is kind of sad. I mean, I shouldn't expect it, because when did I stream this game? Maybe back in 2015? I think that's when I streamed it.
I am ready.
Get ready, fight!
Okay, apparently she gets priority. Well, we're going down a river ride. Alright. This is getting ridiculous. I would like to get a punch in, but she has me completely stunned. Nope. That was close, though. Ah, it didn't throw me off.
Get ready, fight!
Why do I keep messing up my combo? Starting to think I have muscle memory problems here. What you're seeing is the lag, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, darn it. Damn it. Fancy little... Network error has occurred. Thank you, game. Are you canceling the match? It kind of looks like you're canceling the match. I have no control over my character. I have no control over my character. I am... Am I? Yeah, I have no control over my character. So you just get to watch this in super slow motion. All that input for the last 15 seconds has basically been... What am I? What's going on now? Everything's in slow motion. I can't pause this or anything. Do I actually have to force quit? I think I actually have to force quit. Yeah, we're just gonna not play online. We're gonna force quit this. That's sad. That is just sad. That is a tragedy, honestly. Alright, let's play the arcade mode. Let's just put it on... let's see... I'm also kind of bummed everything got, removed. I'm just gonna do it on normal. It's been way too long since I played this game. And we'll do random. Disappointment.
Come on, let's do this! Alright.
I got the dragon outfit.
Get ready, fight!
And the game crashed again. I cannot win. I cannot win. Tonight. That is... It crashed in arcade mode. Why? A tragedy. Oh, wait. I think I know what's going on. Hang on. Just set up the options. It's probably the throwdown mode. Online. Nope, that just says that's the setup. Game settings. Online lag simulation. Set whether to simulate internet lag in offline modes. What? Dirt and sweat, hit effects. No, that's not... I have no idea what the heck happened then. Alright, let's do arcade again. Like, the one other problem with this game I noticed is they really screwed up the controls. Like, if you're using a, like a standard 360 controller, for some odd reason, like, L2 and R2 don't work unless you use an older controller.
Ready anytime.
Get ready, fight!
Here we go. Let's go.
Who do I main? Generally. I'm not, like, it's been ages since I played this game. It has been ages. And I mean ages. Like, I think if anything, one of my big downfalls when playing online fighting games now, I can't remember all the moves. Like, that's always been my biggest problem, is never mind the fact, like, how much they actually expect you to, like, remember an input.
I'll make sure you regret this.
All right, let's do this.
Get ready, fight!
Like, I think that's why, like, Serling games like Fantasy Strike actually might have a chance in the market, just simply because they don't know... You know, they know there's such a huge difference in disparity between people who, you know, play fighting games for so long compared to, like, someone like myself who's a newbie, or who, like, lightly dabs in it. Like, this is normal, I'm getting my butt whooped against a normal computer. Like, to a fighting game pro, that's like, oh, this is laughable. Move back, punch spam together. See, I don't even know what you're talking about because of that.
Shall be your opponent.
I find it laughable them beating everyone up in their Christmas outfits. Get it? Really? I thought I would have gotten the, Okay.
Get ready, fight!
Need that. Really gotta stop doing that. That just gets me in trouble.
Get ready, fight!
I'm surprised it actually does that. I haven't played Dead or Alive since the original, but like I said, it's been way too long. Like, fighting games have never been... Actually, I've always just been like a jack-of-all-trades player.
Get ready,
I like Dead or Alive 2, though. That was probably, if anything, probably the, when it was, for me, like when it was at its best. Really? You are resisting my grabs. Come here and get a headlock. Remain Tina and Helena. It was a while. It was a while when I tried to learn Helena, but, like, I know certain things are just beyond me. And that's one of them. Like, I was never good at Tina, the wrestlers. Like, the moment things get, like, too technical, like I said, that's the reason why I guess I main, Jan Lee, is because, like, when he came out, he was basically the newbie. You know, he had the simplest moveset, but it also rewarded, like, the biggest amount of power. The downside, of course, is, once you know how to fight a Jan Lee, let's be honest, Jan Lee becomes a joke. I think I now know why. Yeah, now I know why I'm constantly messing up my buttons. The muscle, like, what muscle memory I have is coming back. Also, I love the signs. You know every character counter since you're playing for so many years? Yeah, mine's been an on and off, Like, there's moments where I just want to play a fighting game, because, I played Street Fighter 4.
Listen, you better not disappoint me.
I swear to God, that voice actor, that voice for Tina just kills it for me. Like, actually hearing them talk in, English. Yeah, I think I do need to go back to the original setup and not use my custom.
Get ready, fight!
What the? Okay.
Get ready, fight!
I think the reason why I fell out of, like, Dead or Alive was because it moved to Xbox exclusive. Back during the time where Microsoft really threw their money around into games. Because I couldn't get Dead or Alive 3 because I didn't have an Xbox, and then Dead or Alive 4 was dedicated to the, Oh my god! This game is memorizing, like, well, it always does that, like, it will always remember what you use the most. Those, like, Dead or Alive 3 and 4 I completely missed out on, just simply because it was on a system I couldn't afford. I had most of my fun with Dead or Alive 2.
Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Get ready, fight!
I think it was, like, supposed to be... Oh my god, come on. Come on! Alright.
Get ready, fight!
Need to learn how to react faster. Might be better off playing ARMS now for some reason. Oh my god. Combos. Get out of here. Yeah, so I can't compare. Like, I don't know, like, how to measure up. Well, yeah, that's the whole point of a lot of these games. They get so technical. Like, you could, you know, do a stupidly long combo like that. Jackie, come on. Give me a break, man. Oh. Nope, that was bad. Progress Sweat, juggling trainee. In training. New music. I can't believe I have to unlock everything over again.
Let's talk more action.
All right, let's do this. Get ready.
You're in this fighting game, Jackie, because your fighting game went the way of the dodo. What the? Like, you're talking at a pro level. Ninja Gaiden stole Ryu from DOA.
Get ready, fight.
What are you talking about? Ryu Hayabusa has always been around since, like, the NES. Come on. I think I need to stop and look at how my button set up again. Clearly, I am... Hang on a second. Hang on a second. What was the original like? Hold is X. A is throw. What? Oh. See, that's the other issue. It's like they throw so many different setups. I don't remember what the original was. Throw, hold is A. I think I used Type C now that I look at it. I did do that, didn't I? I did. I used Type C. Try this again now. Because now that hold is... Hopefully hold actually goes with the button now I think it is.
All right, let's do this. Get ready, fight.
Nope, that did not do it. These button layouts are completely screwed up. Yep, hang on a second. Yeah, they really screwed X and... Okay, so... This is a Type C control setup that they say here. Punch and kick is actually Y and B. Hold and throw is X and A. This is why. This is why nobody can actually really freaking play play this goddamn game anymore. One of the reasons, at least. Just go back to my custom setup right now. I know it's definitely not optimal.
Get ready, fight.
I was stunned. Have yourself a good night, Eli. Or Eli. That's a lot of eyes in your name, by the way. But have yourself a good night, have yourself a good week.
Get ready, fight.
Ah, priorities. Like, that's the other part. Like, fighting games got way too technical. Like, it got so technical the average person can't really enjoy it. Like, there's such a huge difference between... Like, what Street Fighter V was, a good grab, and then what it's become now. It's like, okay, you have to worry about high, low, medium, guard. So many different setups. And it only gets, like, more advanced. And you build yourself into, like, I think, wow, Jesus. An opportunity here to attack. Like, you just don't get an opportunity to really learn how to actually play your game anymore. Or play a game. Have someone new.
Go ahead.
Like, I think that's why things like Fantasy Strike exist, is... And I think, honestly, I want to actually talk to those guys and get to know, like, what they're...
Enjoy your stay.
Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Eli. I wouldn't expect a lot of fighting games coming from me, though, I'll tell you that much right now, especially after tonight. I was hoping Really, that's a good that is a stupidly long combo. I can't do anything. That was over half of my health. Wow, that is really disgusting. Really? That was... Gotta be kidding me.
Who do you think I am? Ready to face your fate?
Football player. Oh, love that. Even has the Tecmo Bowl logo on it. That's great. Oh, Bayman, why? Nope.
Get ready, fight!
Surprised it actually is searching for opponents right now. It's a good combo. There's gotta be a quick way to get up. There's gotta be a button input I could do. That is really long. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah.
Ready to face your fate? Get ready, fight!
God. That is so disgusting. The combos you can pull off. Get out of here. I'll be using this until I can no longer use it. Oh, the pain of counter holds. I couldn't even do anything. Couldn't even do anything. Wow. I am so surprised that doesn't connect. So I'm surprised that actually rolled. Oh.
To face your fate.
I'm not good at this anymore. It's been way too long. I'm also impressed that the stun, like, that amount of stuns would never exist back in the day. Like, I think honestly, like, it's weird. Like, now you have the game industry, like, the fighting industry either at such a hardcore point where you have to give everyone such a super technical fighting system. Like, as strange as, like, what was it? For Honor. I actually liked For Honor. As strange as it is. Like, but the downside of that game was it tried to be two different things. Yeah, no, I'm dead. Yeah, no, couldn't do anything. Like, the downside of For Honor was that it was trying to be two different things. That's all just one long combo you just saw there. I just can't get any ground.
Ready to face your fate? Get ready, fight!
How is that a... Oh, counter hold. Right. There's one.
Get ready, fight!
Yeah, I don't know how to do the hold system in this game anymore. It's been way too long. Yeah, it's been way too long. Like, you just have to be super hardcore into these games now. It makes the barrier of entry just impossible now. And I think that's why I've moved away from, like, plain fighting games. They're just too alienating for your average person now. And it's even, like, that's even coming from a person who plays games all his life. And if you're at that point now, like, that's the amount of cult following you have, you need to reinvent your systems. But the worst part is like, the people who will buy your game and, like, you're created the esports I guess, system, they only know that now. If you don't provide that super level of complexity and exploitation, they're not gonna play it. They're in a rock and a hard place now. I guess that's the stagnation of this industry. I didn't even mean to do that. I should do that. I mean, I like Jan Lee in Dead or Alive 2 because his moveset was a lot smaller, a lot shorter, and easier to pull off. Like, the downside is when they homogenized all the movesets, they made even the basic character like Jan Lee super complex. I'm gonna get comboed. Yep, I got comboed. Never. Come on. There we go. There we go, finally.
Who do you think I am?
Arcade green belt. That sounds about right. Select course? What's select course? Oh, arcade tag team or not. Well, let's be punishing. What's one other character I always played as? Where is she? Dylan Chum, looks like you're way better at this. I don't play fighting games either. No, I'm terrible at these games, honestly. I'm absolutely terrible at these games now. Like, that's the biggest issue with that fighting games have. They become too hardcore. You know, like, you have to spend an absurd amount of time. Wow, is that her? Yeah, that's her original outfit, actually. Yeah, it's Christmas. Like, that's the biggest issue these games have.
Don't get too worked up. Ready to lose?
Get ready, fight!
gonna lose to her, aren't I? Yep, I got stunned. If they made it easier, I'm sure they do. No, they do. Any approach. That's why you have this weird market now. Why? Like that's why games like what is it? Smash Brothers exist. That's why games like Dive Kick even actually took off. You know, they were one-hit wonders still, but they're like they said, it showed a certain level of approach from the fighting game community that your games are too complex. Like, even, like, this is even back all the way, like, this problem actually even existed all the way back down to the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube. Even when I enjoyed, like, as much as I enjoy Dead or Alive 2. Like, I liked Dead or Alive 2, but even then, that's during a time where you had, what was it, Soul Calibur 2. I owned that game, actually, for the GameCube. And what made that game, you know, the game was fun, but it is super technical. Oh, cool! You can actually at least fight the DLC characters. It's a little weird, honestly. Always enjoy that. Now Tora. God, I really need to do a different button layout. Okay, that was actually really cool. Also, I don't remember Lei Fang's moveset. She was actually the other character I tried to master all the way back in the day when I played Dead or Alive 2. But I don't remember her moveset anymore. Because she was, like, the one thing I liked about her was, like, okay, well, I need to know, how, like, because this game is supposed to be focused on doing, you know, doing holds and such, and holds and throws. But Dan Lee's a very direct character, like, you mainly do punches and kicks. But I want to actually be a better better player, so actually knowing how to do the rolls and do the grabs and such became, you know, to me was very important.
Well, shall we?
Ready to lose?
Get ready, fight!
Christmas. You have been naughty this Christmas. I have been naughty this Christmas. My god, that was an 8-hit combo. Like, the high, medium, low system, to me, just kind of becomes a problem.
Get ready, fight!
Difficulty is arbitrary to use whatever you do. Make sure you only do 1% of this action or go off. Honestly, the one interesting thing about fighting games I always found was their AI. Like, that was always one interesting part, because if you do a move too much, the later you get into a stage, they just know how to counter it. Like, that's how I always felt about fighting games, is you play the game, and, like, you try, like, you can usually get, like, a pretty good distance, you know, through just kind of using a very core set of moves, but then it wears off. I also don't remember, like, see, I just don't know how to do the hold system in this game at all. And now that they added the stun system in this game, that makes it even more, more difficult. Because, like, you can get these super long stuns. Did I just had a trash can fall on me, and that actually affected me? Oh, right, you can't block the dragon kick.
Let's do this.
Okay.
And the worst part is, I don't think we'll ever get it back. Like, although I ironically say that as we're getting a bunch of Street Fighter games, all, like, what was it, 12 Street Fighter games? Although half of them are, like, all of the same game. Or was it? It's all Street Fighter, like, there's 4 different versions of Street Fighter 2 in the darn thing. That's what I always wanted to pull off. Oh, and off I go. I think that's what John was trying to show last stream, or during his stream.
Get ready, fight.
Yep. That was the other thing. Lei Feng has, like, insane combo throws. If I could actually get a goddamn hit. Come on. Not even a chance. There we go. Oh, I think John was trying to show, like, what was it? Like, try and find the stage with the trucker explode.
Okay, let's fight.
Get ready, fight.
I find it funny how, out of all the costumes, like, all the... Come on, Zach, give me a break, buddy. Oh, right, he does a low at the end.
Get ready, fight.
Yeah, Zack is, if anything, is probably your other, like, I guess technically easy character. Yep.
Let's get this party started.
Okay, let's fight.
Get ready, fight.
Why am I... I've really got to change my setup. Yeah, I actually knew how to grab people. There we go. Zack was your favorite part. Honestly, it's really weird how much they actually, like, made Zack such a cornerstone of, like, this game series now. Like, I know it's like a somewhat of a side plot, but still, it's really good. Like, if anything, what Tecmo actually does well in their fighting games is, all the, like, inclusions of characters. Like, they really actually do a good job, like, making the characters have some sort of important role.
I am ready. Okay, let's fight.
Get ready, fight.
Oh no, we're back at this stage. No, Kasumi, please stop. Stop in my face, please. Nope, I'm dead. No.
Get ready, fight.
Like, you'll always have, like, the, you know, the corporate conspiracy of Doa Tech. Like, I still remember that after all these years, but, like, they still have it where, like, each person has, like, their own critical part or critical role, and have their own agendas as well. On. I don't even know what happened there. No, that's Jan Lee. No, that's why I love Jan Lee. Jan Lee is basically, hi, let's fight. Like, I still remember, like, the epic scene between Ryu Hayabusa and Jan Lee.
Get ready, fight.
And all Jan Lee basically tells Ryu is like, shut your mouth! And that's kind of how they boil down Jan Lee's character. Oh my god, that's actually really nice. Damn it! I really gotta figure out how to get up faster, because I'm just letting myself be like a rag doll here.
Get ready, fight!
Like, if anything, you're probably gonna have a harder time appreciating, just because now there's so many different characters, and they really went over the top with the plot. I'm surprised that didn't knock me out. Oh, there he goes. Speak of the devil. Come on.
Get ready, fight!
Okay, my outfit's so dirty. Damn it, that stupid grab. Come on, wait. Get out of here. I love Subspace. I actually like Subspace Emissary, partially because it was more like a Streets of Rage sort of deal. But
Get out of here!
Okay, let's fight.
Get ready, fight!
like, you really shouldn't, like, the overall arcing plot of fighting games can be dumb, but it's more of the character interactions that you should be, that's, to me, is, like, the more important part. Like, because those character interactions are the things that will help you build the narrative of a game. You know, you can have things like the overarching conspiracy of Dootech, the cloning and such. You know, the shutdown Dootech. Jesus Christ, Leon, give me a break here, buddy. I think I know what I need to set up my controller to. I need to set X to hold, or no, A to hold.
Get out of here!
Okay, let's fight.
Get ready, fight!
Aw, come on. Leon, no, Leon, stop! Okay, Leon. Keep...
Get ready, fight!
I'm effectively button mashing here. That's basically what's happening in this game. Hoping something will connect. Because, God help me, I don't know how to do the holds in this game anymore.
Get out of here!
Ready to lose?
Get ready!
I am. Come on. I hate the critical stuns. So many parts about this game that made getting into fighting games so difficult.
Get ready, fight!
I thought I was guarding, but apparently not. Nope. No, I wouldn't crush you at this. Like, the one thing about Dead or Alive now, with things like critical stun and such, you can end up chaining a lot of attacks together, even if you don't know how to play. Like, there'll always be a certain level of, like, randomness in a person just simply trying to do button mashing, because that's basically where I am right now. Just because I don't remember Lei Feng's moveset, it's changed over the years. The whole, you know, I'm going against an AI that kind of knows how to do holds. I don't know how to do holds. You know, it's hard, like, you have to just kind of memorize, like, where their attacks are gonna come from. There's so much technical aspects in this game. Like, the furthest I've ever taken technical aspects in games, in terms of fighting, was with, actually, Soul Calibur 2. And that, to me, was, like, the start of, like, I was noticing, like, oh my god, this is just getting super complex. And that's why it's like, oh, I'm just gonna be able to enjoy Smash Brothers. And then things like wave dashing existed, and that just broke the game again. Or that just broke the game, I should say. I don't think story mode really... Well, story mode in Soul Calibur was fun. Same thing with, like, Dead or Alive and such. I love the story mode, actually. Like, this one, they made it an overarching narrative, so it's like you're playing all the characters and stuff. It's not like an arcade mode and everyone has their own individual ending. You know, that's one thing that definitely has changed.
Yay!
Melee was blessed, but then became cursed by the very people who, by the very consumers that played it. That's what happened. It's a blessed game, and it was really good for its time, but it became cursed by the very fans that prop it up for too long and refuse to move on. That's the most important thing. Like, one thing you always have to be worried about the esports scene is that you'll always have people who will never want to let go of their fame. And they'll do it by any means necessary. I mean, you can take a look at Twitch's big-name streamers to this day. A lot of people who are effectively, like, considered washed up now, they still have an audience. But they'll, like, try to do anything they can. Like, the people, like... Let's think about this. Let's take StarCraft, for example. You have some people who played, like, more Western. Let's stick to Western. More of the Asian side. I don't know well enough, but usually people like them, they just kind of, you know, it's a phase in their life. It's something they do. You know, something they do for a time. They may be able to make it a career for a little bit, but eventually, you know, you kind of move on. Not so much with this side. Like, I see people who are huge StarCraft 2 pro players, and they never let go. You know, they try and do something to keep them relevant, and that's the same thing with esports. It's like, I'm really good at this game. The only way I get followers or viewers, and I can keep this as a career, is if I maintain, you know, this one game. And to a point, you know, there's a certain length you should actually keep, you know, support a game and keep the foundation. Like, you know, especially today, in today's age, with interconnectivity.
I'm ready.
You know, it'd be nice. You know, it's nice to actually have that, knowing, like, hey, for a lot of years, this, you know, a community and stuff. But then, you know, you have to work with the actual game developers or game companies, and you really do. You know, if you actually want to stay involved and such. I walked into that. Yeah, I walked into that one too. Yeah. Project M's over and done with. Like, that's, like, the people who were involved in Project M did the smart thing and moved on. They did the smart thing and moved on. They could, you know, there actually is, I should actually stop you. There actually is another Smash-like game coming out. I'm not, like, there's Rivals of Aether, that's one. But there's also Icons. That was something I saw at TwitchCon this year. I believe it's like, I think their website is literally called icons.gg. And what you actually have to do is, you know, sign up, and it's literally a Smash game. It is a Smash Brothers game. Oh my god, I would like to do something, please, Hitomi. You're my friend. Well, you're Lei Feng's friend. I was actually surprised. Lei Feng and Jan Li's, like, connection in this series really deteriorated. It kind of sucks, honestly. I can't play a game in a one weekly spurt for more than 20, 60 hours. Could be the best game ever, but still. I can understand that. I mean, ever since I've been streaming and stuff, I've definitely adopted more of a set where it's like, okay, I only give myself about 2 hours to play a game. And then, you know, you kind of just have to move on and focus with your real life and stuff. And I think that's more the mature thing to do as an adult. If you don't have a career in doing streaming and such, or doing YouTube and such. I am really bad at this game. I love it, but at the same time, I really hate what fighting games have become. I'm guessing that's some sort of like, hey, you're dead, so let's just make it over the top.
I'm ready. Okay.
Oh, I could marathon games like when I was a kid like a champ, because I didn't have much else, I didn't do much else. I mean, there were other things obviously I would have to do in my real life, but, you know, it's like I could just marathon a game. Oh, stay against the wall! Ah, we've lost it. Yeah, we lost it.
Get ready, fight!
I find, if anything, people have less to do as an adult, it all depends on their stability. Like, if you have a stable career or a stable life, you can actually have a lot less to do in your life. And that gives you an opportunity to actually do more. You know, you could be more proactive in communities, you could actually build your own online profile and pursue other activities. But, you know, to me that's the whole thing that's like economics. You know, that's an economic thing. You know, it's very much the same thing. It's like money doesn't make happiness. It doesn't make a person happy, it just makes all the things that make them unhappy go away. My god, Hitomi, let me just throw a punch. Nope. I really hate that everyone now has a like a jump on move. You actually like that you're bored for the first time in years?
We fight.
That can be a good thing.
Fight.
Get ready, fight!
Damn stupid holds. I love the hold system, but it's like it only works if you understand it. It's really rewarding if you can pull it off. Then you pursue other things and get busy again. Yeah. I think the only other powerhouse aside from Jan Lee ends up to be Hitomi. Probably actually stop the stream after we finish this, because it's sad. I really wish the online system in this game has deteriorated. Like, there's no matchmaking, there's no lobby system, I should say. It's all just ranked play now. Oh my god, I haven't been able to throw a single punch.
Get ready, fight!
I should actually show one other thing that kind of demonstrates the problem of a lot of fighting games now. I love the Dead or Alive's training mode. Their training mode is actually really good, but there's another mode in this game that is absolutely ridiculous. Come on. I'm button mashing just because the reaction of the computer is just that quick now. Nope. I think Antomi, all the girls are supposed to be cute and all, I know. But she sounds pretty out to me, no matter what she's wearing, she's pretty.
I'm ready.
I don't know, like,
Okay.
there's one thing I'll say about this, for Dead or Alive. Like a lot of people say, like, oh, this game is all about fan service, and if you present it as a fan service game, people will think very low of it. But if you really actually want to know the truth, go back to the original Dead or Alive. Go back to the original Dead or Alive and play through all the others. And I guarantee you, and people will actually notice this, is that the actual breast size, because that's what people focus on, because people get outraged on about this game, of the characters actually have been consistently reduced. They have. Like, they always reduce the breast size of the characters. And part of that will always be like the art direction and stuff. But the other part of it is that these games, you know, people who complain about games, the vocal minority, really actually do have a lot of sway when it comes to, you know, the way characters are developed. Like, in hopes to always try and garner more, because like especially here in the West, you know, we don't embrace, let's be honest, we don't embrace anything sexual or anything like that. But the actual breast size of the characters, like, even if you have things like, you know, hey, let's put this weird physics engine in for all these characters. Like, if you focus on that, yeah, sure, people will think of it very lowly. I want to actually see something about, Lei Fang. I wish I had her original outfit. I find that people need to embrace their... Maybe need to actually learn how to embrace things. I mean, then again, was it? Like, it's funny, like, people, like... I always find it funny. You always take a look and people complain about, like, the people who just play games, the average consumer. And yet, the very reason people complain about things like sexuality and such about games, or people who actually do, like, actual crimes in relation to sex, are actually people who work in games journalism and work in that sort of aspect of the game industry. It's always been hilarious to me, and yet, because of that, it's like, for some reason, the blame always ends up being shifted over to the average person. You know, the people who aren't, you know, making those complaints. But yeah, no, it's honestly, it's a mess, honestly. But, like, honestly, half of the time when I play these type of games, unless you're like, unless it was the original DOA, I honestly never notice it, because the fighting is just that, you know, intense. Against a high or mid punch? Oh, okay, so it's a combo. But I should actually show you the other mode here. So this is actually, let me actually go back to Jan Lee. So that's not it. Let's go to training. Combo challenge. This is the thing that kinda... I can see this as a good thing, but at the same time, it's also very endemic to the problem that is this game. So, you know, starts off basic moves. Very simple. You know, something you could do in the training mode. You know, hey, do this move, and then do this move. You know, so it's like, okay, just do one move. That's it. That's all you have to do. Then, here's two moves that connect to each other. Then they try and teach you juggling. And this is actually a very healthy approach to trying to do it, but look how complicated this gets. Like, difficulty 3, juggles. Combo from a hold. Difficulty 4, power of blow combo. You know, they're trying to teach you combos, but look at this. Like, that was the other thing that killed me. It's like they gave Jan Lee a stance mode. Like, you took your you're not even at, like, Jan Lee should have been, like, the easy, like, him and Zack should have been the easiest characters, and they gave him a stance mode. Really dumb, honestly. That's one part I really hate about Jan Lee since they homogenized his moveset. And look at this. Combo from a throw, combo from a hold, a power launcher. At greater than 50% health max charge. Combo versus featherweight character. Apparently there's also weight classes in this game. There's a tag combo, apparently. Oh, I should let you know. This scrolls down now. That's like, you gotta be kidding me. This level of difficulty that exists in these games. And you wonder why your average person can't get into it anymore. It's such a huge difference when playing the original Street Fighter 2 on, like, your arcade and such. What does 50% max charge even mean? Let's get back on. No, at a certain amount of health. You have to have a certain amount of health. You expect that in Fire Emblem Heroes, and I have time to think. Yeah, no, I agree. Like that, you know, I like Fire Emblem games as well. I don't really get to play a lot of them because they rarely come out, and I don't own a handheld. But yeah, like that, like what's actually should be good becomes incredibly, like, I guess, what is it? What would be the best word to actually use to describe that? It's just ridiculous how much they actually expect you to, you know, learn. It's such a level. Complexity or speed, don't do both. Yeah, like, to me, let's go back to command training here for a second here. Let me actually bring out Ryu Hayabusa here. Okay. I'm still kind of miffed. I had all the costumes for Ryu. Alright, well, let's make Sonic. Where was that move? Unique strikes, backs, throws. Here it is. This to me was impossible for me to do. I've never been able to actually do this move in my life. Like... Like, this is ridiculous. Like, the Shoho Izuna. I've never been able to pull it off. I know other people who've been able to pull off, like, these throws. Let me actually see it here. Yeah. That's the Shoho Izuna. There's a demonstration button. That wasn't me pulling it off. But yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, it's that level of complexity that I could never adapt to in games. Like my cousin could. If you're interested in fighting games or self-defense, score, I'd take the latter. Yeah, no, self-defense would actually be useful in real life. It's like, that's why, you know, it's like, I appreciate more games like the beat-em-ups and such. It's like, they knew, there's always a certain, you can have a certain level of complexity. That's like, that's where, like, this, you know, it took me, like, 10 years just to learn how to even do a Hadouken. This is beyond me. Wait, what's this one? Suizo Izuna in area with ceiling. Okay, so there has to be a ceiling. So it's the same move, but it's that. What's this one? I'm curious. Yeah, this is another move I was never able to pull off. I pulled off half of it. And it just comes to, like, do you have the actual reflexes for it? Of course, I'm using a gamepad, and... Actually, that's not even an excuse, for God's sakes. And that's even if your inputs actually get read. Like, that was always the other thing. It's like, I never understood how people did this so fast that their inputs could get read. Actually see one thing. I'm actually gonna do one thing, actually, before we go. Where is it? It's extras, spectator mode. Computer versus computer, solo match. Santa Ryu versus... Not the random button. I'll tell you that much right now. Is that the random button? Yeah, that's the random button. Santa Ryu can fight some random person in a random stage. gamepad isn't enough. I do like, actually this one, that's actually a nice feature they have, spectator mode. Apparently you can also take photos. Also, just to let you know, those inputs at the bottom of the screen are incorrect. The reason I stopped playing Street Fighter 4, I ended up breaking my, my Logitech Dual Action. I actually had to go out and buy another one, just simply because it broke from me doing all the, from all the inputs and such. Like, and the physical plastic on the analog stick actually wore off. Like, it was physically, I could physically peel it off. Honestly, I thought these guys would actually have health bars, but apparently they don't. They literally just fight forever. Which is kind of cool, but at the same time, not exactly what you'd probably be looking for. But then again, I guess there's a photograph mode. Controller busting fun. Yeah, I didn't even throw my controller or anything like that. It literally just broke over just from use. But it's a darn shame. I guess this can't be an option for game nights because there's no lobby system in this game to do actual matchmaking. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that. Switch to photo mode. Oh my god, they're actually... I was curious about this as well. So, right button. Save this photo. Sure. What's this do? Oh, okay, that exits photo mode. No, let's not save that. So, can I... let's zoom in. Why? No, up, down. No, what's this? I have no idea what the F stands for. Oh, there you go. Okay, now it's zooming in. The servers are down. There's no single version of, there's no single version of, this is the PC version of Dead or Alive Last Round. So this is the PC version. You can download Core Fighters, which lets you play the game, but like I said, the only thing that exists in this game is the rank match mode. So you can't even really play online. It literally is, alright, let's both search and hope we land on each other. That sucks. I don't know why it even fell apart. I could have sworn back in the day there used to be a matchmaking system in this game. Back when it wasn't free to play. But that's gonna do it for me tonight. I know I'm cutting off very short, but I have a very important meeting to go to tomorrow, so it'll probably be important for me to actually stop. But tomorrow, though, I think we'll do some other games. I think if anything, I might do Dauntless as our as a game, because at least I know even if that game's in closed alpha, usually closed alpha actually has people who are participating, so I might do that. I'm just trying to think of games, because I don't know if I want to do another Beat the Backlog, because it's getting too close to the end of the year. I'll be taking days like Christmas off, just for myself, to be with family and friends and such. So, I want to make sure, you know, my own personal time is my own personal time. But that's going to be it for me tonight. Let me actually take a look and see who is streaming right now. Well, speaking of fighting games, actually, there's Exposure. He's actually playing King of Fighters 13. I believe that game just came out, actually, recently, and I believe it was Exposure and his friend, I think I Am 3D Homer, are actually trying to do a fighting group, actually, so I know he's making an effort for that. I've never really played King of Fighters aside from back in the arcades. You know, way back when. Then we have That One Video Gamer. He's playing Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World. He's doing that's where he collects his footage for his Completionist Plus series. Shout Factory TV. It says Star Wars, but we know that's a lie. It's a terrible movie that you can watch on Chat Factory TV. And finally, there's Smite, who, if you want to actually watch, I would recommend his streams today. He's done a couple today. He's doing Fallout 4 right now, but on his VODs. I took part of his mystery game tournament, where you can actually watch that if you wish as well. But that's gonna do it for me, so check out Exposure, That One Video Gamer, Shout Factory TV, or Smite. And that's gonna do it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow, but until then, take care.